Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about all of my June horror. Everything that I watched that's scary in June. And today is, I think it's the last day of June. Yeah. So today's the day. So let's get started. Okay, so our first one is Children of the Corn. So this one just came out. It's not the old one. It is the new one that just came out. So this one was actually pretty good. It's, about the parents on the farm. It's not making enough money, so they want to shut it down and, get rid of it basically. So the kids are like, nah, like we're not gonna do that. So they kind of just like take over, and then they just like start killing like all of the adults. And like it's so crazy. And apparently, like there's a monster that's in the field, and he's the one that's kind of like controlling the children. It's crazy. And the reason why I kind of like it is because of the killing scenes that are in the movie. Like I thought that kind of just made the movie. If anything, I didn't really enjoy it that much, but that is kind of why I liked it, because the killing scenes were actually pretty cool. So yeah, you should watch that. It's pretty good. I'm not sure where it's at. I watched it just on a website. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to try to find that. Not sure where it's at. Okay, on to the next. The Boogeyman. Oh my god. So look, I need to write a review about this, and post it, but I will say that The Boogeyman was really good. So it's everything that you would assume that a kukui or a boogeyman would be. It like made me feel like, when I was little and I was afraid of like a monster, that is what I would assume the monster was. It's such a good movie. I really like it. And for it being PG-13 and me finding out afterwards, it really made sense on why it was scary the way that it was. So I definitely recommend watching it. It was really good. Okay, Smile. I love this movie. It's such a like crazy mindfuck movie. Like if you ever watch it, like just like everything that you believe is happening is not happening. It's so good. Like I love that about movies. When they try to trick you and they actually do it. Oh, I love that. So that's one of those movies. It's really scary too. So I really recommend watching it. I don't know how many times I've watched it already. I just love it. You guys need to watch it too. Okay, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, Conjuring 3. I love this one. This is actually one of my favorites out of the Conjurings. I mean, Conjuring 1 will always be my favorite too, but this one is so good. I love all the killing scenes, just everything about it is just so real. And obviously it's a true story, so it makes it even better when that happens. And then just this case that they went through was incredible. So my favorite thing about this is that, the guy kills somebody under possession, and then he gets unpossessed, and then they want to arrest him. That's a lie if you're killing somebody, correct? So he kills somebody, and they're like, well, you're going to prison for the rest of your life. But then, Ed and Lorraine are like, no, like, he was possessed, like, duh. So they needed somebody to be on their side. So they got somebody to try and believe. And then this was the first case that was not guilty because of possession. So I really loved this. It was really good, a really good story. You guys should really actually try to read the article about this. It's actually really good. I really recommend this. It's so good. Okay, the original. I have not watched this like for a very long time because I'm so obsessed with It 1 and 2 chapters, the newest ones that came out. And I haven't really sat down and watched the original It. And oh my God, let me tell you, it's very, very good. Like I actually like it a lot. But the thing is that the one thing that I noticed about this is that it's basically It 1 and 2 like put together. And then it's kind of like all over the place. So they're going along with the story, but at the same time, they're like going everywhere, like flashback here, flashback there, flashback here, flashback here. So it's like you're not exactly like understanding or like you're not exactly sure what's going on now, because they're kids, then they're adults, they're kids, now they're adults. Like it's so weird. And then they end up with the Stanley killing scene at the end, and I'm just like, what? So it's really good, but it's really like, you're really thankful for the It 1 and 2 coming out later, because it separates that and it's not all over the place. So like, I definitely need to do like a review on all three of these, because like there's a lot that I have to say about it. And I really liked it though. It was really good. Originals are always the best, no matter what. So I really loved it for it being a very old movie. I loved it. Okay, so I watched Terrifier 2 again. I actually got the DVD, the collector's edition. Oh my God, it's such a nice case. Oh my God. I got one of those sleeve ones. Oh my God. So the art in the front is so perfect. And then when you open it, it's perfect. I love it so much. So I wanted to watch it. And of course, this movie is literally the best. And just, if you do not like gore or anything crazy like that, do not watch this. Do not. Like, it's perfect. I mean, in my eyes, I recommend all movies being super gory and bloody. Just everything about it just makes the movie so much better. It's just like uncomfortable. And that's exactly what this movie is. Like Terrifier 1 and 2, perfect. Like, I don't really know what to say. Like, I really recommend watching it. So yeah, that's why I watched it though, because I got that collector's edition and I wanted to just watch it. So I got the DVD. I loved it. So yeah, that's hilarious. I love them. I love them. Okay, so Halloween Rob Zombie, I did get the director's cut though on this one. So this is one, not the two from Rob Zombie, but it is the director's cut. This one actually shows a lot more than like you would watch, a Halloween Rob Zombie one like on TV or something. These are like scenes that they do not show. So it's the director's cut. So I watched it. It's so good. They showed me a lot more than I haven't seen before. I really recommend getting this one, or at least one that has like the bonus feature of the director's cut. That is really good. So I got that in DVD as well. I love this movie. Rob Zombie is the shit. Back to the gore again. That's one of those really brutal, like, makes you feel what Michael Myers is feeling. It's like the best one that I like. I mean, part 2, okay, whatever. It was shitty, okay, but it's still good. Rob Zombie is the shit. I really like, him being as brutal and gory as he is. Like, that's like the best part about him. So I really recommend watching this movie. It was good. Evil Dead Rise. Okay, yes, I already watched this, but duh, of course I'm gonna watch it again. It's on HBO Max. So anyways, go and watch that. It's on HBO Max now. So I recommend watching this movie. It's really scary. Back to the gore again. This movie has so much blood in it. It makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes you feel like, okay, like that's enough. Like, basically throwing blood all over me, you might as well. That's literally what they do. It's crazy. I really like this one though. It was really good. I still haven't watched the other ones, but I heard that they were actually really good, so I'm going to work on that. But I really like it, and I heard that it's really close to all of the other ones. So I mean, I like it. It's really good. I recommend watching it. It's scary, very interesting. Okay, so this isn't a movie, but it is a show. I actually watched all of this one time when I used to do night shift, and I had nothing to do. So this one is Evil Lives Here. This is like my favorite series of like investigation discovery type thing. It's, the crime kind of like real stories. That's exactly what it is. So I really recommend watching this. It's all about real serial killers or killers in the world, all over the US, just different types of stories, people coming out and telling the story. So I loved it. It was so good. It's like scary. It's uncomfortable, they show a lot of stuff. They explain stuff in detail. I think like every episode is like 45 minutes. It's like really good. So I really recommend watching it. It was like one of my favorites. Okay, so this one I specifically know where it's at. Girl in the Basement. So this movie caught me completely off guard. Oh my God. So a girl gets locked in her basement by her dad, and he like rapes her and does all kinds of other stuff. Basically has a whole family with her while she's living in the basement. It is so uncomfortable. And then to find out that it was a true story. I think it was in Austria. I could not believe it. Crazy. And then, oh my God, it was just like on the edge of your seat type of movie. Like, it was so good. I really recommend watching it. It is crazy. Not exactly horror, but a very uncomfortable movie to watch. It was very, very good. So yeah, I recommend watching this. It is based on a true story, so that's like what made it like really better for me. Once again, I really love you know, the realistic you know, based on a true story type of movies. Like, those are my favorite, or shows, like I said. I really love them. So I really recommend watching this. Okay, so that's it for this video. I know I didn't watch a lot, but like, to be honest, I've already watched like some of the ones from last month again, so I didn't want to repeat that. So I promise that this month, July, I will do a lot more. I'm sorry. So yeah, these are the ones that I, you know, that I tried not to repeat from last month. So these were the new ones that I watched, and I will definitely watch more and put them on my list as I watch them. I will start tomorrow, as soon as June 1st comes. I'm sorry. Anyway, so this is it. This is the end of the video. I will come out with more soon, I promise. I'm trying to come up with more ideas. If you guys got anything, let me know. If you guys want to see something specific, let me know as well. I will definitely be on it as soon as possible. But anyways, this is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it.